ladies. I just wanted to share another mini I made a few months ago. It was inspired by Arlene at My Butterfly Kisses 12 on YouTube. And visit her channel. She's truly inspiring and she's a sweetheart. But anyway, here's a mini album I made inspired by her, using a Prima flower canister. And I made a circle mini that fits inside. And here it is. And here's some fibers, actually a lot of fibers. And a trinket pin, a swivel clasp, a butterfly charm, and a token that says Artful. And I used a D-ring, Tim Holtz D-ring, to bind it. And on the flower I used Gold Glimmer Mist, and I distressed it with Vintage Photo all around the petals, and I put rock candy stickles all over the petals too. Whoops! On the first page is a picture of me and my mom when I was little, and the frame I cut out with grunge paper on my Cricut, and I used tea dye crackle paint all around it, and then I distressed it probably with Vintage Photo over top to see the cracks. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. And on the next page, there's a little tag with me when I was little, dressed for Halloween. An adage tag that says Dream. Picture of my grandparents and my cousin's grandmother with a Prima flower. Picture of my grandfather, my grandmother, and there's another pocket here. Put stuff in. And that sticker, I got a bunch of free stickers from 2 Peas in a Bucket, and I don't know where that came from. A picture of my grandmother in the Bahamas, and a picture of me with my grandparents when I was a little girl. Next page is a butterfly chipboard piece from the Madeline collection. An adage ticket that says Love. And all this paper is from the Mariposa collection. Next page, I did a little partial circle to make a little pocket for a tag. And there's my grandmother. And this is Grand Adhesions from K & Company from the Blossomwood collection. And the next page, a Tim Holtz arrow. I can't remember what they're called, but that's supposed to hold it closed. I had to move it so it fit in the canister. A Prima flower, and I sprayed all of my pages with Pearl Glimmer Mist. And I used a Pearl brad for the center. Here's a picture of my little dog I used to have and my other little dog. And a picture of my grandfather. And a picture of my grandmother. And then I can do journaling in the center. It was really challenging to try to figure out a way to fit a lot of pictures in here, and I think I did pretty good. This next page is a picture of my mother on the tag. A picture of me when I was a little girl, and I cut this out with my Cricut machine and used grunge paper to cut it out. And I'm not sure what I used on there. I think I used a crackle. Oh, I used Vintage Photo, Distress ink, and then I used rock candy crackle paint over top of it. The next page, I don't know why I did that. I guess I could put little pictures around or something like that. It seems like a wasted page. But I cut this design out using my Cricut machine, and I used glossy accents on the petals of the flower and put a bling in the center. And on this page, I use this from the grunge paper, cut it out with my Cricut, and I put bling all around it. And a tag with my grandfather, and my picture of my grandmother with my little dog I used to have. Next page, I cut out a bird using my Cricut machine, used a little bling for the eye, and I used rock candy stickles, but it's starting to come off on here to accent the wing. And there's a picture of my grandparents. This page, here's a tag, my grandfather, me playing with my little dog, and a Prima flower with a little bling in the center. Picture of me at birthday party. Picture of my mother and my grandparents, and a adage tag that says adore, and a sticker from the 2Ps that they had given me that says genuine. Another picture of me at my birthday party, me as a Girl Scout. On the next page is a picture of my mom with my cat and my dog that we used to have. And on the last page, there's a tag with my grandparents and my cousins, and a picture of my grandparents. And I tore paper and I distressed it with walnut stain, and I put in clear embossing powder over it, and I used the swirls from the Tattered Angels stamp set. And that is it. That's my little circle mini album that was inspired by Arlene at My Butterfly Kisses 12. So check out her channel, and thanks for watching, everybody. Please give me a comment and a rating so I know if you like it or not. Thanks a lot. Bye. And my flip won't shut off.